evening, Toastmasters. My name is Heidi.
Hi.
I'm the general evaluator today, and first of all, I would like to welcome the first evaluator. She's Dimitri evaluator, and it's her second time to be the evaluator. Let's welcome Mandy.
Good evening, Toastmasters.
Good evening.
I'm Mandy.
Hi.
Today I'm Dimitri's evaluator, and it is Dimitri's first speech, and he really did a great job. So let's give him a big hand. At first, Dimitri will teach you. Oh, okay. Your topic is attention, snowboarding, and it is about Navy. First, we started from jumping class brigade and Chiang class quarterly to lead everyone to board on the world of the Navy, which drew everyone's attention, and it is a really creative design, and it combines your topic. Second, you introduce the equipment of the ships, just like the engines, helicopter, and drum. You let everyone know the structure of the ship first, and then you say the main characters, the Navy. So it has a good connection between the ships and the Navy, which makes your speech have a clear structure. It is great. But there's still some things you could try to improve next time. So here I've got some suggestions for you. First, the comparison between the imaginary Navy and the actual Navy was a good part. But I suggest that you can ask everyone of their impression of the Navy before you introduce the actual Navy, so that you can build your interaction with your audience better. Second, you can try to work higher or lower your tone, or you can add some gestures to make your speech more lively. In conclusion, your speech is a little over time, but will have a great structure. So, and I suggest that maybe you can design some questions to make your speech, to build the interaction with your audience, and it will be better. This is my evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mandy. So next, it will be the very special turn of the evaluator and the speaker, because they are good friends since last semester, right? If I'm not mistaken. They always bring us joy, and I think this evaluator is kind of stressed, a little bit stressed, because her speakers just gave a speech about evaluators, so I think she has to do a good job later. Let's welcome Chou.
Okay, I'm Mandy's evaluator. Okay, and I see your topic. I was impressed by your topic, which is be an evaluator, and which is what I need now, because I often have the difficulty like giving my manual speaker evaluable advice. I always have the difficulty, so I was really grateful for like giving me the chance of being the evaluator now. And I really like your opening. It was really awesome, especially you are not like directly jump into the topic of being the evaluator. You started by asking us the question, like, what is your favorite job in manual speaker? And actually, my favorite job was not be an evaluator, it was a manual speaker. But then you say your answer is be an evaluator with your the voice up, and I can feel like your strong feeling, excitement of being an evaluator. It feels with like the passion to be an evaluator. The first half of the presentation, and then you brought us to your topic to be an evaluator, and at the first half of your presentation, you went smoothly, you speak, and your speech, the pace of your speech, and the presentation, it went smoothly. But when you're talking about the tip of being an evaluator, those tips was really clear, but the content you were offering, and also the line they show on the page show on the line was not lined up with the content you were offering. There was a technical problem a little bit, and sometimes I can feel like you're a little bit nervous to be on stage. I mean, you still will engage with the audience, but most of the time you just stand still, because maybe you're a little bit nervous and sorry. So the opening was really awesome, but the closing wasn't really strong as the opening, because the reason wasn't really strong. I'm sorry. Nervous. Wasn't really strong. The quote, especially the quote given by you, doesn't really fit the topic of being an evaluator. So maybe it would be nice. But I know at the end you just want to encourage us to be the evaluator and go to sign up to the booth. So yeah, really appreciate it, and I really look forward to hearing more about your speech, because I can learn more of the tip of being an evaluator, and I just learned how to use the positive, negative, positive framework to evaluate people. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe. So let's come to the last evaluator. She's going to evaluate on Chou's speech, and I don't know how to describe her.
Just one word is not cute.
You mean not cute?
Oh my god, one word cute.
Naughty. Okay, so let's welcome our naughty Jacklyn.
Hello guys, I'm the cute Jacklyn, not naughty, okay? Okay, so before I start my before I start my evaluation, I just want to say I want to complain something. So yeah, no, not about you. So I just know my job of being an evaluator today in anything in the library, because someone got sick, and because someone got sick, I need to replace his place to evaluate Chou. And because I respect this got sick someone, so I didn't want to really state out his name, and it's kind of symbol of our TM. Well, anyway, I didn't prepare anything, and I need to evaluate this experienced speaker, Chou, because he not only have experience in Toastmaster, also many other plays and with other language, and I feel very special. But anyway, I think my evaluation will be successful if I speed up something, you know. Okay. So now, actually, I was curious about what Chou always, you know, how he handled his life so successfully, because, you know, he has work, and then after that, you also know all kinds of things, and I really impressed by that. And so, when I first heard the title, I thought this is going to be some inspirational speech about like how to become successful or something else, but actually it turned out really out of my expectation, but still good. So let's have a summary of what Chou has said. So first he's talking about how happy his life was in the past with food and movie and stuff, but after half years he started to think his life was boring with like eating, drinking, having fun, buying stuff, and watching movie, because he thinks that the kind of happiness didn't last, and you cannot get the sense of achievement. You feel very empty inside, I think. So I think this is very well in stating out this all, because he done well at conveying his own expression and also give us advice as a senior. And then he also said that that's the time he decided to change his life and he started to learn cooking, chemical drinking, cake diving, and oil painting. And he's actually basically good at everything, so I think this is very impressive. But however, I think there's something you can improve, so first one is the pronunciation. Okay, and the next one is your grammar. Because I think this is two important parts to that people to understand you. And I think the most important thing of speech is to convey, okay, to express. Thank you, that's all.
Thank you, Jacklyn. So, it comes to our working time. Let's welcome our work counselor to say something. Your name?
Okay, I'm the school counselor. So it's time to cast your vote into this ballot box.